Assalamu alaikum. Realizing the beauty of religion in the supersonic era, where ism's catastrophic symptoms been widely disseminated. The cherisher, nourisher, and the sustainer of the world. Peace and salutation be upon Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I have immense pleasure and privilege to be in front of you in this hilarious, auspicious occasion to be with the topic Influence of Awliyas in Indian History. Well, I would like to directly vegetate this topic into the history before the presence or influence being disseminating in Indian land. That's the core culture being where the draconianistic laws, the draconianistic norms, the uncultured, uncivilized opinions, uncivilized norms being widely practicing in India. Where there are systems where the women have to jump into a hellfire when his husband died. So this is absolutely uncultured and uncivilized, and nowhere academically it can be proved. In the sense where awliyas, starting from Khaja Garib Nawaz, with the message of Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, starting the spiritual vibe in India, and there create in Indian history the sense of humanity, the sense of peace, the sense of social kindness. So I would like to bring the social as the first. The social relationship that the awliya been spreading is absolutely unequivocally, someone say that there are many oriental readings that the awliyas didn't done anything absolutely without the conjunction that's been disseminated as a God's religion with a predominant Arabic versions. But it's different. What the awliyas have been doing in here is not by making the speeches or calling the people to something that, no, they have been living the life and making the people watch them, making the people realizing the peace that they have dragged into what they have been following. This is a way that economically doing. And coming to the economic sectors, with the perspective of economic, then awliya's influence in Indian history, we can see that the system of zakat, the system of sadaqah, have been taken from the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Feeding the needy is some of that have been making. Khaja Garib Nawaz, there is Langar Hana, and coming to Nizamuddin Awliya, there is Hanka, which is provided free food for everyone without race, religion, caste, or nothing. Everyone have to feed, everyone have to eat, everyone have to live with a human dignity. That was a peace spreading out of it. And coming to the relationship what they have been making, all to development the awliyas, the Sufis were making through the relationship. The relationship means they are making the people conjunction to their mind, mentality, throughout the hospitality, throughout the social commitment, throughout the counseling, throughout the continuous practicing for the rations. And that's how the Indian history been terminated. There are many kings and kingdoms been strictly ruling like against the Islamic, like for example, we are taking the Akbar. He brought many propaganda and draconian laws, behold of Islam and behold of Muslims. In that time, there were many awliyas who were influencing the people and letting them know it's not the true religion what's given by Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to them, and the religion is this, and they are living the life of Muslim, and that's how they get the influence what widely disseminated over the history in contemplating. Academically speaking, there were many studies in Oxford University and in Harvard University being right in the supersonic era, where they're studying the influence of awliyas, how the Sufi saints are making the people into the reality they are consigned to. Because Islam is doesn't giving a peace that to be externally expected, but Islam is giving a peace that internally is exhibited. What is conjunction is saying is a resourceful methodology that everyone can adopt into the reality. They've been finding the selfness. Once Mahatma Gandhi also been disseminating that. The Islamic Sufi signs have not been making here a propaganda or a propagation. They've been living the life of humanity. They're living the life of dignity. There were many Oriental readings that strictly based and above the Muslim reading for conjunctions like the Muslims were not absolutely present in this present scenario, whereas concerned to the professors, whereas concerned to the Khojas, whereas concerned to many other religious perspectives, where as one of the social perspective is conjunction. That conjunction doesn't mean to have in the perspective of that. And what does it have? The beauty of the religion being directly passing through the life that what they are revelations. And next one, I would like to point out the discipline what they have given, and the respect what they have actions. It doesn't matter to the point what the Orientalist is speaking. It doesn't matter to the point what the world is widely making a view of eye-opening view to direct to eat the Muslim community like Islamophobia and like many concepts. It doesn't matter any of it, but what does it matter is the aptitude that how the Muslim is going to beat it up. Imam Ghazali and lot more thinkers, rahmahumullah ta'ala, we have their ideology to propagate the Islam in the way of living. And let that be the motto of this day. Living is our way of thinking. As an Nizamuddin Awliya been called as simple living in a high thinking. That should be our perspective in order to think, in order to include everyone in our perspective of humanity. Let that be the motto here. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.